Well, it's another exciting day in paradise, and boy, oh boy, is it a great day to be alive, especially when you consider the alternative. It's another fantastic Saturday, and it's another time of a random video upload on Be Unstoppable channel. Random because I haven't yet figured out a proper schedule to create these videos, when to do them, what to talk about. It's just one of those things where if something comes to mind, I want to talk about it, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on here. And whoever it can help, great. Because that's basically the purpose of these videos until I start, getting back into video game streaming. But anyways, I wanted to make a video today because I was really thinking deep on the past. And basically what I want this video to be about is, don't let the past hinder you from the future. Don't let use the past as a crutch to weigh you down and to hold you back from what you want to do. And, if anything, use the past as fuel for your future. I guess that's a better way of putting it. And why did this come to mind? Well, I was at one of the many appointments I said today, talking to people at the door, because that's what I do. I knock on doors for a water treatment company. And I was talking to this, couple, and they were talking about how their son served in the military. And I was like, oh, well, I served in the military. What did he do? He was high speed, all this and that. And as they proceeded to talk about how proud they were of their son and his accomplishments in the military, I couldn't help but in the back of my mind, it started eating away at me like, man, I wish I could have that same circumstance with my family. I wish I could tell them that my entire service in the military was honorable, and that I got out with an honorable discharge, that I didn't get a DUI and didn't have the hardships that I had to deal with in 2015. I wish I could deal with that. And it actually made me really sad. I got a little down, and then I thought about it. I was like, I wouldn't be where I am today if I hadn't had those circumstances happen. So I can't try and dredge in the past. I can't try and let the past weigh me down and hold me back from the future. I can't get in that mindset. And when you get in that mindset, it's best to get out of it as quickly as you can. Change it from a negative to a positive. Use that negative fuel, per se, to fuel the fire of your positivity, of your motivation, of your inspiration, of what gets you going and gets you pumped for the day. Because that's what it's all ultimately about, is overcoming adversity and becoming a better person because of it. And I just wanted to, real quick talk about that, because I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that are dealing with those type of circumstances where something will come to mind that'll bring up negative thoughts of the past. It'll try and get you to go down the rabbit hole of depression, try and bring you down and make you feel like, man, coulda, shoulda, woulda, I wish I could, this would have happened, that would have happened. You can't get in that mindset. You can't be like that. You got to get out of it. You got to think positively. You got to be unstoppable. Be unstoppable, as cheesy as that sounds. Be a better person, and use that, that past stuff as motivation, ultimately, because that's what it is. Those are lessons to be learned, and a lot of times, the best learned lessons are the ones that we learned that were the hardest to learn, that were the toughest to deal with. Those are the ones that really stick with you. How often do you try and remember things from the past that were okay, they were good and whatever, when things from the past that were really rough and tough and bad will always come to light. You'll be able to remember that. I can remember riding my bike to and from PT in the morning, early in the morning, because my driver's license was temporarily revoked. I remember those times when I was extremely depressed, and I tried to make up for it by trying to sleep with as many women as possible while I was separated from my ex-wife at the time. I remember a lot of bad things in the hours of depression, but looking forward, into the future, I realized that those were necessary to make me who I am, and I'm sure you're in the same boat. Anybody watching this, I'm sure you have situations from the past where, if you really think about it, yes, it was a horrible thing to deal with, but it was necessary to make you the person you are today. It was necessary to motivate you, to get you to become a better person. And if you haven't become a better person yet, watch this video, watch my past videos about this type of stuff, and really think deep about those tough situations that you're dealing with. And, think about how you can turn those negatives into positives. Well, that's about all I wanted to talk about right now. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Stay classy. Remember that you're unstoppable. Nobody can stop you but yourself. See y'all later.